Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest way to get gold snipers in Modern Warfare 3. But quickly before we do get into today's video, if you aren't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, notifications, turn on to miss any more videos on the channel. If you do enjoy it, smash thumbs up and your thoughts on this in the comments below. But let's jump straight into it right now. Okay guys, so if I do come over to my sniper section, as you will be able to see, I do actually have my snipers completely forged now. But I'm going to be doing a different video when I go in depth on them and how to get them forged, because the challenges are slightly different for each gun. And I want to give you guys a better rundown on the best game modes, the best class apps, and stuff like that to use on each of the different snipers to actually get them forged. Whereas the first 4 challenges and the gold challenge are completely the same across all 3 snipers, sorry. So I'm just going to do a video now on how to get them gold. So if you want to get them forged, then keep your eyes peeled for that one. Make sure you've got notifications turned on to miss when that one does go live. But let's get into the video, and the first thing we want to do, guys, is obviously get the guns to max rank. And the easiest way to do this is honestly just run around. If you've got double XP tokens, pop them. You want to make sure you're playing for objectives like kill confirmed, hardpoint, domination. You're capturing all the objectives. You're using decoy grenades as your secondary. Of course, there is the zombies method if you want to go ahead and do that, but it is quite difficult with snipers simply because they're a little bit slower. You haven't got a massive magazine and things like that. So you can do it in either way. If you want to do it in zombies or if you want to do it in multiplayer, it's entirely up to you. So yeah, we are going to need each sniper at max rank to be able to get this challenge completed. And then the first challenge, guys, is obviously going to be get the gun to level 2. And then we're going to have to get 50 kills with the sniper. And this is just going to happen. You guys do not need to actually try for this. You're simply going to get this done by leveling the gun up anyway. But because you literally need to get it to level 2. So by the time you've leveled it up once, by the time you're getting to the max rank, you're going to have got 50 kills within that time. I can promise you that for free. You're going to have that 50 kills done, no problem at all. So moving on to the second camo, as you can see, we can get the gun to level 13 this time, and then we're just going to have to get 50 kills shortly after ADS in. So now what you want to do is get a certain class set up for the gun. Let me just use this one here for an example, and you want to start putting on attachments that are going to increase the ADS speed. As you can see, the barrel is going to increase the ADS speed. The laser is increasing the ADS speed. We're going to have a stock that increases the ADS speed. We're going to have a bolt that increases the rechambering speed, which basically means once you shoot that first shot, it's going to bolt the second bullet in nice and quickly, allowing you to get that second shot off nice and quickly. And then you are also going to have a rear grip that increases the ADS speed. And the reason for this is it's going to get our sights up much faster, meaning we can get a bit more aggressive with the class, and it's going to make it much easier to get this challenge completed where we do get the kills after shortly ADS in. I'm not too sure how long the time is, whether it's 2 or 3 seconds, I'm not too sure. But basically what you want to do is just position yourself in areas where you can see a lot of the map, where you can see certain people and certain routes that people take. Wait till someone comes down, get them sights up nice and fast, because we've got that good ADS speed. You can get those sights up nice and fast, snap onto the player, take them out of the game. And if you're a good sniper player like I am, then you can just run around, get really aggressive with it and start quick scoping. But if you guys aren't as good with snipers, you need to play it a little bit more slow, that's fine. Like I said, just put yourself in positions when you've got UAVs up, you're just sort of sat where you know a lot of people are going to come running through, and then you can just wait for them to pop up in your sights, get those sights up nice and quick and take them out of the game. The other way you can do it is sit in a ratty corner, wait for people to run past you so they don't even know you're there, and then you've literally got a free kill on them as long as you get the sights up and shoot them fast enough. You can do it that way as well if you do want to. The next camo is going to be getting 3 kills within 1 magazine, and this is actually pretty easy. Again, you just want to slow yourself down with this one, especially if you're not as good of a player with these snipers. Slow yourself down, position yourself really nicely in an area where you know a few people are going to come through every couple of seconds, and just make sure you're not reloading. With the longbow, obviously it's super easy. You've got some massive magazine with like 30 bullets in it, and for some of the other snipers, guys, you've got magazines that you can actually make a little bit bigger. You don't need to, just make sure you are hitting your shots, but if you're not as accurate, you might want to put the bigger magazine on, simply because it's going to give you more of a chance to hit those shots and be able to do it within 1 magazine, if that makes sense. So yeah, I definitely recommend you do put the biggest magazine size on possible, especially if you're not too accurate and not too great at the game. But like I said, really slow yourself down, put yourself in certain areas where you know you can see quite a lot of the map and you know quite a few people are going to come through. You can just sit and hard scope it, pick one off, bolt the gun back, wait for another one to come through, pick them off, bolt it again, and get that 3rd kill. And then as soon as you get that 3rd kill, I actually didn't find they stacked. A lot of the times they weren't counting. So let's say, for example, I got 3 kills with a magazine, I reloaded, and then got 3 kills with that magazine. Sometimes they stacked, sometimes they didn't. So you might be better off dying after you do the first challenge, simply so it tracks it a bit more accurately, because I feel like sometimes I've done 12 to 13 of these to actually get the challenge completed, whereas it didn't really need to take that long. It should have just taken 10. So you might just want to die straight away away. If it tracks perfectly for you, then that's fine. But like I said, for me, it was a little bit buggy. So just bear that in mind. And it depends when you're watching this. If you're watching this a couple of months into the game, then it might have all been fixed by now. This is literally day 2 of the game being out. So there could be a bit of bugs on there going on. And then the final challenge before gold, guys, is going to be get 15 one-shot kills with the longbow or with the sniper. Very easy to do. The longbow is the hardest one to do this with, simply because it's not as damaging. Both the other snipers are one-shot kills anyway. Doesn't matter how you build up the class. I rarely got a hit marker with those guns. So it should be nice and easy. And if you're struggling with the longbow to hit headshots, if you're hitting headshots with a longbow, it's one-shot headshots every single time. As long as it's chest and headshots, easily one-shots. But if you're struggling with that and you're really struggling to actually get those one-shots and hit the headshots, then what you're going to want to do is come back and build in the weapon again. But this time we're going to build it so that we've got the best damage. Like, we're going to go damage range and bullet velocity. We might find a muzzle that does better bullet velocity and damage. The ammunition, you might find a better bullet velocity and damage range, like the high grain rounds. You want to build it so it's got the best damage possible. So that means you are going to be getting their one-shots basically guaranteed. You've only got to get 15 of these. So again, it shouldn't take too long. And like I said, with the other 2 snipers, should literally be the first 15 kills that you do get that are going to count towards that. And then finally for the gilded camos, guys, it is going to be getting 10 kills whilst focused down sights with the sniper rifle. And if you don't know what this means, you can do this with basically any optic that you put on the gun, whether it's a 4x, whether you run the base optic. Doesn't matter what one you do put on, you are going to be able to focus with these optics. And what does that mean? If you've noticed when you ADS, let's say you're on controller, when you ADS, it comes up saying like push left stick into focus. So when you see someone, you're going to push that left stick in, it's going to slow the gun down, it's going to make it focus, you're going to get that kill, and that is going to take someone out of the game. And if you're on keyboard, I don't quite know what the keybind is because I don't play keyboard, but if anyone does know the keybind for focusing, then please do let us know in the comments below, because I'm sure it will help a lot of other keyboard players out and you'll be doing a lot of people a favor. So if you can let me know that in the comments below, that would be great. But yeah, focus kills, all you need to do is just hold the left stick in or whatever the keybind is on a PC, and then just take the kills out whilst you're doing that. So the best way to do this that I find is to just hard scope down to certain areas, again, where you know a lot of people are going to come through, and then when you do see someone in that area, that's when you're going to start focusing. That's when you're going to take them out of the game. Then you're going to stop focusing so it resets, and it's going to reset that timer, because if you just sit and hold focus, it's going to unfocus eventually, and it's going to start bouncing around all over the place. So only focus when you know there's actually someone there. If that's with a UAV or whatever is how you know them there, just make sure you know that someone's there. When they chow you, you're going to focus, you're going to take them out of the game like that, and that is how you're going to get gilded snipers in Modern Warfare 3, guys. If the video has helped you out, be sure to smash thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, notifications, turn on if you haven't already. I'll catch you on the next one in a bit. Peace.